talking
Bill
about.
was just dancing. All right, we're back in the kitchen.
no
with
dancing.
Big Burrito executive chef Bill Fuller.
And he's here to make what he calls a Bill Fuller Fall Classic. So, hi, Bill. What are we making today?
Good morning.
Good morning.
So, 25 years ago when we opened Casbah, I put this, it was October. And in fact, the Casbah anniversary will be 25, October 27th.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
This year.
congratulations.
That's exciting.
I think it's this year.
He's lost track. It happens.
Maybe it's next year.
Okay.
Anyhow,
Soon.
it's a long time. And so I like a big fat pork chop. So we roasted this big fat pork chop, put it on some butternut squash risotto with a garlic cream and a sage jus and some greens. And so since it will actually be fall tomorrow.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
So we keep hearing.
Right.
And,
It's getting cooler.
by the way, nice getting on Jimmy Kimmel. Strong,
I do what I can, Bill.
strong. I thought I would make something fallish, and fall comes back, and it's pumpkin spice latte and butternut squash, and we have
Right.
butternut squash right here. And when you eat pumpkin pie filling, you're not eating pumpkin. You're
I've
actually
heard this.
eating a version of a butternut squash. And the
Really?
Yes.
Well,
It's
the
all a
reason-
So
lie,
it's a
David.
scam on the people.
It is.
it is. Well, like look at this.
I know.
Look at
Yeah.
all that meat. So if this were a pumpkin,
It would be that.
it looks like that. But they raise, and it's different from this butternut squash. They're actually really,
Yeah.
really long. But they raise it because it's a lot more filling.
See the
all
things
lies.
you learn from Bill.
So
Okay.
we're making risotto. So here I have some onions that I've been cooking in some butter with some butternut squash. And this is risotto, and it's a certain arboreal rice to make risotto, a certain kind of rice.
See, I'm terrified to make risotto because I always feel like it takes a lot of time and skill. Is that true?
Well, if you screw it up, it could get gummy, right?
That's my fear.
It takes some time and skill, so you just have to plan it. It's 35 or 40 minutes. So what I do is put a
Okay.
little stock in, and then I'll bring this up to a simmer, and as that stock gets absorbed, I'll add more stock until, ta-da.
Oh, wow,
the
magic.
finished product is
TV
here.
magic.
So here the squash is broken down for the most part. The rice is nice and tender.
Oh, that looks good. Bill.
Smells amazing.
We're going to throw a little bit of butter in here
Butter
Just a
makes
little
everything
bit.
better.
and some Parmesan cheese.
Oh, butter and cheese. You're too good to us.
It's not risotto without butter and cheese. And
No, it looks fantastic.
It really does. Creamy, dreamy.
yes. And I made a lot, so after you guys run away, I get to feed the rest of the crew some risotto.
The crew's excited about it.
Now, it's nice and rich
Yum.
and succulent.
So you don't add that butter until pretty much the end?
The butter goes in right before you serve.
Okay.
And I made some nice greens.
Ooh, I like how things just appear.
I
I'm
know,
like,
I
yay!
didn't even know they were there. What a surprise.
Put a little pile of greens on this plate.
See, this
That
is
looks
the
amazing.
artistry involved in putting the plate together. Watch Bill.
Exactly.
And then we got some big old pork chops.
Wow.
That's an amazing
Wow.
pork chop. That's like a Flintstone-sized pork chop.
That's a gorgeous dish.
Yeah, it really
And
is.
let's see, we got two more things. So to here is pretty easy to make at home.
Okay.
The recipes are all online. But we're in a restaurant, we make it even harder. I have some roasted garlic cream.
Yum.
Where we
Roasted
roast garlic cloves and cook them in cream.
Okay.
So then
And this is a little bit of
Interesting.
just reduced veal stock.
wow.
Veal stock. Okay.
Boom.
Look at this.
And it's done. We're so
This
talented.
is just so
Look what we did.
gorgeous. It's just.
There you
I
go.
know. I'm not sure that we can duplicate what
You can
Bill
do that
just did,
tonight.
but-
Like you get home,
problem.
put the veal stock on.
Yeah, we'll
get
finish
the
some of
pork
that
chops.
gin we had just a few minutes ago. We'll be
Right.
good.
Well, that's the thing. First they have us drink, and now we get to eat. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
So I wanted to tell a little story while you
Okay.
eat.
May we taste this
Please
one?
do.
Go for it.
All right, now you have a skillet. You're not going to clobber us over
I'm
the
not
head
going to
or
clobber
something.
anybody. So like 2 months ago, or 3 months ago even, I did a story about cleaning your cast iron skillets.
Okay.
And I was contacted by this woman, Loretta Obusic, who wrote me a letter, handwritten letter, and said, hey, I have some skillets that I can't use anymore because I can't lift them. So I went to visit her. I took her some jam, took her some canned
that's
tomato
so
sauce,
sweet, Bill.
and she gave me her skillet.
That's awesome.
And so like a month ago I was on again, and I had her skillet. She said, "It looks like my skillet's doing well for you." And I wanted to say, "Thank you, Loretta. I love this skillet."
Loretta.
That's fantastic.
That's so cool.
That's a
You just
sweet
made her
story.
day, I think.
I hope she's watching.
Little PTL shout out.
This was.
Is it heaven?
Oh my gosh.
On a plate?
It is buttery, it's creamy, it's cheesy, it's
All the
everything
things
it
it
should
needs to
be.
be.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, You're the real deal, Bill. And we learned about the pumpkin pie and how it's all a scam.
It's all a lie. Lies.
I'm hurt by that, but I'll accept it.
It's still delicious. All right, thanks very much to Bill for sharing today's recipes at PittsburghTodayLive.com, and that's where you will also find a link to the Big Burrito restaurant group, which includes 11, Umi, Soba, Kaya, Altavia, Casbah, and Mad Max.
He's a little
Boy,
busy.
that's a list. All right.
And if you can't get enough of the flavors of fall, then stay with us to see where you can sip to the season on a fall foliage road trip. We're going to be drinking all day.
Yeah, apparently. And then a little later, a walk to end Alzheimer's. How you can take part. We'll tell you all about it when PTL continues after this quick break.
Thanks again, Bill.